didn't say one thing about how you showing me you love me. It's all like,
I love you. You asked me for chocolate. I buy you like 4 different types
I
of
have to
chocolate.
ask you though.
I ordered you something for our anniversary when we said we weren't getting each other stuff.
True.
I mean, sure, it's sexual, but you gotta fix that mic if that's how you're gonna sit. I like how you're like, I'll move instead of fixing the mic. Move to a comfortable position.
I am in a comfortable position.
Hello and welcome to Tea.
I'm Tessa.
I'm Elliot.
This is Tessa and Elliot Argue.
Each week we talk about weird things we found in the news, like sucking each other's toes instead of having sex.
I feel like that was in the news a lot this week.
Was it?
I've seen like 3 different articles about sucking toes.
I have no toe sucking stories at all.
That's good.
You want to start us off?
Sure. World's oldest 21-year-old, born leap day 1936, treated a first legal drink.
Okay, now let's talk about for real. I was driving into work on leap day.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is like weeks later. We're in the middle of March right now by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
By the spoiler alert.
Right. Yeah.
So leap day happened weeks ago, but it's now for us. I was driving into work and there was a big story on NPR about it.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker got on. He's part of the Leap Day Association or whatever.
Yeah.
Of Leap Day kids. And he was on there. He's very triggered by leap year.
Why?
Because on his ID, his birthday either has to be on the 28th or the 1st. You're not allowed to have a birthday on the 29th in the United States.
Oh, okay.
Your driver's license, they don't recognize that as a day. So you have to either pick the 28th or the 1st.
Right.
And he's super triggered by it. The whole thing was like 10 minutes of this dude complaining about how people are out to get him because his birthday is on the 29th.
Yes.
And the whole time I was just like, you sound like a fucking Karen, dude. The whole time I was triggered by listening to it.
Yeah.
Where I wanted to write in. I wanted to find this guy on social media and let him know what a fucking piece of shit he is. So this is what you get for being born on the 29th. Like,
Everybody's
you're the
out to
exact
get
person
you.
I would expect to be born on the 29th. Douchebag.
There were like 4 weddings yesterday on my
There's a
timeline.
lot of
Yeah.
weddings.
A lot. Yeah. You don't have to.
Well, it's a Saturday.
Mhm.
It's kind of nice out.
If you're going to cough, please leave the room.
Did I play the cough button? Yes. I like to cough after you cough.
Thanks.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So there you go. That was you, right?
That was me.
Okay, so we're in the middle of Lent right now.
Yeah.
Do you give up anything for Lent?
No.
Nothing.
No.
I have a couple of times, but
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, I have in the past. But
Yeah. Didn't you used to joke about how you were giving up being single the year we got married for Lent because we got married the day before Easter? Yeah, hilarious.
I thought it was funny.
Catholics question whether meatless meat violates spirit of Lent. So you give up meat. That's a very
Right.
common Catholic thing.
Right.
Is eating a meatless meat giving up meat?
Oh, like a meat substitute? Like, are you sacrificing enough?
Well, is it real? Are you really? Not to poke fun at it because you're just like, oh, that's kind of funny. But like realistically, that's kind of like a thing where you're like, is it like giving up meat? Because it's like, this is like your niece. That year we got married, we went and had dinner at Cracker Barrel. And she ordered pancakes because she gave up desserts for Lent.
Right.
And she's like, I'm not eating dessert. I'm like, yes, you fucking are. It's called pancakes, motherfucker. And you drenched it in syrup, asking for it. I was like, you're just working around it. You're defeating the whole point of like, to me, I was just like, just fucking eat a candy bar. Instead of like, I'm going to find these workarounds. Oh, I'm going to have pancakes because that's not dessert. Yes, it fucking is. I'm going to eat fucking Captain Crunch. It's fucking dessert for breakfast, motherfucker.
What the fuck, Jerry?
God damn, what is that noise? If you hear that, it sounds like someone's weed eating outside our door. God damn. Anyway, I just hate that shit. So I can see how like real people who take it very serious are like, that's cheating.
Right.
And I kind of agree with them. Because you're like, oh, I'm not eating meat, but I want it to taste and look and feel just like meat.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It was dessert, Mary.
She's not listening.
I know she's not listening. I just want to let you know. Rick's listening. Rick, she was cheating Which, what do you expect from them, right? Am I right?
Stop.
Am I right, Rick?
Stop.
You have my favorite nephew. We all know who my favorite is. It's Aiden.
He's amazing.
He is amazing. Anyway, the other ones don't even come close.
How did that happen?
How did that happen? Have you seen that kid? He's adorable.
No,
That little ginger is adorable.
I was making fun of like
the
how
cutest of gingers.
a TikTok of a girl getting an abortion went viral
Whoa!
and sparked massive debate.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh,
Yeah.
how was it? And you didn't send it to me?
No, because I was saving the story.
Okay, well, I'm going to need you to send that to me.
Okay, yeah, I will.
Is it pretty intense?
It's been deleted, but I mean, it's not like it's her.
It's not
they're
her taking
showing-
the hanger and being like, "This is how you do it yourself."
No,
Oh.
oh my god,
This
No,
is
it's
not
literal-
her like jumping off the top of a set of stairs,
oh my god, I'm gonna stop talking.
being like, "How many can I hit on the way down?"
Stop.
Okay, it's fine.
No, it's her, and there's a positive pregnancy test, and her friend's like, "How do you feel?" And she's like, "I'm okay, I'm okay." And then they're going into Planned Parenthood, and there's like these couples in the waiting room, and then it's her like in the room with like there's an ultrasound machine, and she's like sitting on the bed of stirrups, and that's the last
Oh
you
my
see of it.
god!
Yeah.
Most of that shit's fake anyway. 99% of TikToks are all fake.
Oh yeah,
I would say.
Oh, 100%.
I say there's a 1% of realish.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
I think like sometimes I'll believe the original. Sometimes maybe, but it's a very rare that I'm like,
The
oh yeah, that
CEO of Reddit is telling people that you need to not get on TikTok. It's all fucking spyware.
really.
And he's got a lot of proof about it. Yeah. I deleted
Oh.
it off my phone after reading it because I was convinced. I'm convinced that it's tracking everything you're doing. The amount of permissions that TikTok asks for is insane when you look at it.
Really?
It's looking up everything on your phone. You're giving it everything. I got rid of it once I read it. I was so convinced.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like, it's bad. He's like,
It's not on your iPad either.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I got rid of it. It's bad. I think it's legit pretty terrible.
Oh shit.
Like it's close to Chinese level shit.
oh shit.
Yeah, I guess it's really bad. You've already given it all now, so why bother getting rid of it now?
Well, why did you get rid of it then?
Because of all the stuff I'm going to do later. Now here, this affects us.
Okay.
You're a big fan of Costco. I'm a big fan of Costco.
I love Costco.
Who doesn't? $1.25 hot dog drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Costco to ban non-members from food court. Apparently, if you weren't a member, you could go eat in the food court.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Huh.
The whole point of me getting a Costco membership was that shrimp because it's fucking next level.
That's how I feel about the little
Yeah, hot
non
dog.
pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh shit.
Costco will be food court line won't be so
I wonder
bad
why? Like why? I mean, the line's never that
because
bad.
it's $1.25 for a soda and a hot dog, a big ass hot dog.
Right.
There's no way they're not losing money off of it.
True.
They have to be making the majority of their money off of the memberships.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
And not buying plastic bags.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay refused to cook for Donald Trump during his trip to the UK.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good for you, Gordon Ramsay.
I like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, he's fine. I'm indifferent, I think.
It's the way because he's such an asshole to adults, like which is his persona.
But that's his, yeah.
right. But like
When you watch him do the kid stuff, or if
It's
you watch
so
his
cute.
British versions of the shows, he's way more.
it's so
normal.
cute with him and the kids because he's just so like
Yeah.
encouraging and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
cute. And yeah.
Spotify launches playlists for dogs left home alone.
Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
what is it?
I don't know.
You don't see
Didn't
what's
look,
on
I
it?
didn't
No.
care.
Oh,
It's probably just like,
they don't have one.
what
for
are you
cats.
doing? You're a bad boy. Get off that.
Don't say that. They should probably say best boy. Elliot calls his cat the best boy.
Because he is the best boy.
He's ridiculous. Elliot will go and take a shower, and the cat will sit outside the bathroom door and scream.
Yeah, he misses.
Bloody murder.
Because he thinks because he doesn't like showers. So he assumes that everyone doesn't like showers.
He's fine when I'm in there.
Yeah, he's hoping you're dying. He's like, oh, she's going to finally do it. This will be the time.
But he'll sit out
That's
there.
just like when you were sick this week and you're like, oh, Dexter laid by me all day. And I'm like, he's waiting for you to die so he can eat your face.
Definitely what he was
That's
doing.
exactly what he wants.
Whatever. I love that boy.
I love that boy too.
He doesn't like me, but I love him. 38% of Americans wouldn't buy Corona beer under any circumstances because of the coronavirus.
Like, I saw one where it was like the Chipotle fridge.
Yeah.
You know, they had the beer. Yeah. They had masks over all of the non-Corona beer, which I thought was really funny.
That's really good.
You're just like, oh. Now's the time to buy stock, especially because the stock market is crashing.
Yeah.
And, like, they're like, buy Corona. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, you should buy certain things because, like, it's going to go back up.
Right.
So there's going to be people that are going to make a killing.
Yeah.
There's people who lost a lot, but there's going to be people who they're going to make a lot of money in another couple of weeks, I bet. 2 pizza shops fined for not reporting shooting deaths of delivery drivers.
Oh, my God.
Now, how much do you think a fine like that would be? Because I have the price, and you won't guess it. Because it's ridiculous.
Is it too high or too low?
It's too fucking low. Well, how much do you think you get fined for not reporting that 2 of your delivery drivers have been shot and killed?
Killed? Oh, you should be shut down.
$750.
No!
Yeah!
That's awful.
Isn't that terrible?
That's awful.
Still in business. It's in Indiana, too.
The fuck, Indiana?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Awful.
I thought so, too.
I listened to scary stories on my way home from work, which is stupid, but I do it anyway. And one of them, the grouping was about delivery drivers.
Okay.
And I guess this one guy was talking about how in his city, he worked in a not so great area. And the gang initiation for that city was like ordering food. And
I've heard that stuff. And I think a lot of that stuff has been...
I mean, they beat the shit out of him. Like, and
that's real?
Yeah, like for him, it was like,
that's like you see those Facebook posts about like, don't flash your high beams because,
oh yeah,
like that stuff's been proven to be.
Well, part of me
false.
Thinks that too with like the human trafficking, but then there's the other part of me that's like, no, that
human trafficking is crazy because Columbus, we have the second highest amount of human trafficking in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 is the Super Bowl. There's more people trafficked during the Super Bowl than any other time in the entire world.
Right.
And then the Arnold Fitness Classic that we have in Columbus is the second highest.
Yeah.
And it just happened a couple weeks ago. And it's always one of those things that like is on the news. It always makes the local NPR stories. There's always, every year, there's always a story. I always hear a story about how there's a lot of human trafficking that occurs. Like I guess
the one year the bar owner, like, he noticed that a girl came in and she was like super drugged up, and she went into the bathroom and he went in behind her and closed the bathroom and like called the police from the bathroom and wouldn't let.
Really?
Yeah. And she, I guess while they were waiting, there were like 2 different cars drove past up and down. It was like 2:45 in the morning. Like he was just
crazy how it's still a thing.
Yeah. And he was like, I knew if I didn't go in there and like literally keep the door shut, she would be gone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I wanted to tell you yesterday, I forgot. When we were at the grocery store, I always freak out. Like, I won't park next to a big car.
Oh, okay.
Like, I will go and park by myself, or I'll go park, because I just won't park next to a big car, because a lot of times people have been like, oh, they get out of the side and snatch you or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Well, I'm always like super vigilant when I'm by myself usually. And so I like relax when I'm with you, because I'm with you and you would notice if I was gone.
Yeah, I would probably stop it.
Stop.
I said probably. It depends on if they could beat me up or they have a gun. I don't want to get shot. I'll follow them.
Thanks, babe. So anyway, yesterday when I went to go grab baby wipes, I was walking back down the aisle.
Did you have a sensitive butthole and you need them?
No, I need them for my clay tools.
Yeah, and her butthole.
Stop.
Very sensitive.
And I was walking back and I could hear the guy. There was this guy, he had been standing at the end of the aisle, and he had been standing there. Well, when I turned to walk away, to walk back up to the front, he started walking behind me, and he was walking really fast.
Oh,
and I could hear his coat. It freaked me out. Yeah. And I got to you and I was standing there and I like put everything in the car, and he stopped and he just stood there. He wanted the attendance thing, but where he stopped, it was weird. And I was just like, oh my God, like, what the fuck is happening? Like,
Okay.
because usually I'm like, oh, I'm with somebody else. Like, they would leave me, whatever. Anyway, anxiety. And I was like, are you serious? Like,
I am so oblivious to that kind I don't ever think of that kind of stuff.
because you're a man.
Ever. I have never thought of that kind of stuff.
It's because
Ever.
you're a man.
It's never occurred to me. Not once.
It's because you're a man. Like,
Well, I remember when you were at Columbus State taking classes, and I was still in Indiana, you would call me on your way to the car just so you would be on the phone.
yeah.
And to me, in my mind, I'm like, man, Columbus State's campus is like super secure.
Right.
In my mind. Like, I would never question walking around Columbus State campus at dark.
No.
Ever. I would have no problem with it.
Yeah, but when you're a girl, you're conditioned to question
I've
everything.
never. That's one of those things I'm so oblivious to that.
Well,
kind
when
of
I
thought.
had gone to Columbus State before, I had been walking to my car, and phones weren't as prominent as they were. Like, I think I had a flip phone that had probably died. I didn't need it. And I was walking to my car, and this car pulled up beside me and was like, hey, do you need a ride to your car? And I was like, no, I'm good. It's right. Like, I pointed off or whatever.
Yeah.
And it kept going. And I was like, I'm good. Like, I don't need a ride. I was much cuter then. But, but yeah, like, I always try to be hyper vigilant of like,
Never.
and well, that's the one time we were in the Kroger parking lot, and it was you and I, and we were walking to the car, and this lady was getting in her car with her baby, and this guy, I couldn't hear what they said, but he approached her, and he went up right beside her car, and I stopped to make sure she was good, because I didn't want there to be something, because
right.
I think you should just always be.
Sure. That's never a thing ever.
I know, because you're a man. It really is because you're a man.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I've never once.
Yeah.
And I'm ugly as shit. Like,
no,
I am, but
it has nothing to do with that.
yeah.
That's my TED Talk.
This has been my TED Talk. Nice. Was that your story?
No.
That was about mine, about the pizza shop?
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't report the.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, damn.
All right, so I know we've talked about our dream jobs.
Yes. Stay-at-home dad to 2 cats.
Okay, well, I found another dream job. Disney now hiring cast members to Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser at Walt Disney World for the hotel.
Now, here's the problem with Disney.
Yeah.
Those cast members are all fucking mentally challenged.
No, they're not. Stop.
All of them are.
No.
If you have been a cast member at a Disney park at one point in your life, I think there is something wrong with you on a whole nother level.
What?
They're all so fucked up.
No.
Yes, they absolutely are. Yes, they absolutely are.
This is Elliot's TED Talk.
It is my TED Talk.
Mine is
Disney
human
employees,
trafficking.
what the fuck? What the fuck? And I'll wait for a response.
We don't know anybody that's a Disney
Elliot
employee.
_argues on Twitter, on Instagram. You find me. You let me know why you're not fucked up.
Bruce was not fucked up. Or
Bruce?
Bruce.
Who the fuck's Bruce?
He was our.
That dude was fucked up. That dude's super cool, but come on, man. No one works at a job like that and there's not some level of like
Oh, come
something
on.
going on.
It would be cool
No.
to go and pretend and be.
Yeah, once for a weekend. Not as your job. No.
You're hating.
No. That's just like, remember we were standing at Magic Kingdom for the parade,
This is Elliot's-
and that stupid bitch that worked there is bobbing to the fucking music for the parade. Like, she fucking is just owning it. And I'm like, you see this every fucking night.
Well,
Every night you're doing this
You
shit.
have to give the whole story. You can't just give, she's
No,
bobbing
that's
to
all
music.
I need to give about it.
No, there was this lady that had been standing there for
Another guest.
another guest, sorry, that had been standing there for a while. I guess she said 45 minutes.
Yeah. For the parade.
So,
for
yeah.
the evening parade.
So the Christmas parade. So we came up and we stood beside her, kind of off to the back a little bit, like just to stand and watch the parade. Well, and we were completely out of her way. We didn't stand in her way at all, like nothing. And she was very nice lady.
Oh, yeah, because we talked to her after.
We did. So then this girl comes up, cast member comes up, who had been standing in the middle, flipping her light around.
Yeah, dancing with
the like airplane.
Everything you're saying is going in my way. You're not helping your argument.
I
that
know
they're
I'm not. I know I'm not. Anyway, but she comes up and she's like, stands directly in front of the guest who'd been there for 45 minutes waiting and was like, "Oh, am I in your way?" And the guest was like, yes. And the girl was like, "Okay."
It just turned around. Stood there.
And the lady was like, "I've been here for 45 minutes." And she was trying to record. We let her get in front of us.
Yeah.
And so that she could see. And Elliot was like, "Oh yeah, because it's not like you see it every night."
Yeah. And she's bobbing to the music. She's just feeling the... something's wrong with those people. Bunch of TikToks. Why climbing Mount Everest gives people weird boners?
People get boners, Craig? Why does it?
So you might have heard of airplane boners. The term
Ooh.
The term quick... I don't know. It describes erections on planes. I can't say the word.
Spell it.
No, I know it's too long. You won't be able to see it in your mind. Anyway, it describes erections on planes allegedly due to changes in air pressure that affect blood pressure. Only apparently it doesn't just happen on planes. So apparently it's a thing.
Oh, okay.
So you go to the altitude and you get a weird boner.
Oh, okay.
I've never gotten a boner on an airplane.
Or Mount Everest.
I've never been on Mount Everest. I've been in several airplanes. What would it take for you to join the Mile High Club, realistically?
Realistically? Being on our own airplane?
Just the two of us? That's the only way you would do it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, you are not fun.
No, I'm not. I don't want to get kicked off an airplane. It's so expensive.
You're not going to get kicked off an airplane. You're on the airplane. Jesus Christ.
I don't want to get like arrested.
They're not going to arrest you.
Yeah, they are.
No, they don't. You see it all the time.
I have yet to see it.
You hear about it all the time.
From Penthouse Forum.
Jesus.
All right, I have two stories kind of very similar. Police warn community of meth contaminated with the coronavirus.
Yes.
And Arkansas. What the fuck is that?
I had a kid who was reading one of the quiz questions out loud the other day. Bicyclist? He called him bicyclist.
Bicyclist?
And then I said, "Whoa, dude, what'd you say?" And he said, bicyclist. I was like, "What?" He's like, bicyclist. I was like, "What is a bicyclist?" And he was like, "Oh." And everyone's now laughing at this kid because everyone else can read. No, fuck that kid. He was stupid. He was annoying.
Is it like when you accidentally call your teacher mom?
That, or there's another the one class when we talk about drinking and driving and methamphetamines. It's the word is, methamphetamines written out, and they never say methamphetamine.
What did they say?
It's because methamphetamine is spelled with an A, right?
Right.
They pronounce it some weird ass way.
Methamphibians.
No, ameth, because it begins with an A.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, and I'm always like, "What's that word?" And they're like, "Da da da." I'm like, "Or methamphetamine." They're like, "Oh." I love that.
You've got a little bit of a advantage though. You've read it before. Reading out loud is
what methamphetamine is.
No, I know, but reading in your head and reading out loud is two completely different things.
Right. Why are you taking this away from me?
Because I used to get made fun of for reading shit out loud because I'm
Good thing I wasn't your driving instructor.
Oh my God, Elliot.
I have very few joys in my life.
Okay. Anyway, Arkansas Police Department offers to test meth for coronavirus.
Yeah. That's such a,
bring your meth to the police
department. Nothing bad will happen.
Well, they're trying...
Yeah, they're trying to get meth heads off.
I know.
Yes, I know.
I think it's funny.
Because meth people would do
It's funny because the picture on there is like these crystals, and it looks like the crystals that I made with resin.
Jesus.
Like, oh, shit.
Child Protection Commissioner apologizes for saying strong sperm can impregnate women in swimming pools.
Oh my God.
Here, I hope you're ready. I got a couple paragraphs here. There is an especially strong type of sperm. This is his quote from the article. There is an especially strong type of male sperm that may cause blank, blank, blank pregnancy in a swimming pool.
Immaculate conception.
He says in an interview, even without penetration, men can become sexually excited by women in the pool and ejaculate, therefore causing a pregnancy.
Therefore, women should.
She went on to say that this type of pregnancy was more like. She went on to say that this type of pregnancy was more likely to happen if the women in question had reached an age of being sexually active. Quote, if women are in a phase where they are sexually active, such a pregnancy may occur. No one knows for sure how men react to the sight of women in a swimming pool.
Oh my God.
I mean, that half the reason why I go to the gym now is for them fine looking girls wearing... I'm just kidding. There's no cute girls on my gym.
You go at like 5 in the morning.
I go to Planet Fitness, man. It's a bunch of fatties. A bunch of us.
Stop.
It is. It's a bunch of us. The thing about Planet Fitness that kills me is it's huge. It's super big, like, positivity message that it sends where it's like, you're doing a good job. And I'm like, no, you're not. You fucking give out pizza for free, Planet Fitness. You're not. Free bagels every Tuesday. You're like, cool. One bagel is equal to 7 pieces of bread.
Also, Elliot goes at like 5 in the morning, so it's like geriatric hour. And
Dude,
Elliot,
those are my people.
I know. I'm just, and they just one time they changed the show that was on.
They changed the channel, the shows on the channels on the TVs, and the one dude flipped fucking shit. He's like, I watch this every day at 9:00.
And that one dude was Elliot.
That was not me. Okay, it was. It was a little upsetting that my schedule was different. I don't like it. I don't like changing my schedule.
My favorite is that, like, if you've ever like heard us talk about, well, I know you've heard us talk about the cat.
If you ever listened to this,
but the cat and Elliot are fucking the same person because
we're not fucking the same person.
No,
I'm only fucking Tessa, and Dexter's not fucking anyone. He's a virgin.
No, okay, they are the same person. Like we got a new bed, and Dexter could not handle the fact that like. That it had changed. Like he was so upset for so many days. They changed your channel.
It upset me, okay? I like to sit in the one bike because I can look at myself in the mirror without it blowing anything, so I can see, and I can see that TV. I don't understand. I like to I like to use the same bike. I use the same treadmill. I use the same lifter. I use the same rower. There's 2 rowers, and there's the good rower and the bad rower. I don't like the bad one. I just don't.
But him and Dexter are the same person.
Yeah.
And the cat will lose his mind if when Elliot started going to the gym, he had to leave earlier, and the cat just lost his shit.
He gets so mad at me.
He's so mad at Elliot.
He will sit on my shoes.
Yeah. And that you are mad because they changed the channel on a TV.
It's not. It's just I enjoyed it. They took it away from me.
They're out to get me.
You know what show it was?
What? Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
No.
Give me a hint.
Charmed. Not even joking. They had just got to the point where the one sister had left. Shannon Doherty's character had left, and the new one was brought in. That's when the show got good, I thought. I'm not even joking. Because it's Charmed, and then they show an episode of Supernatural.
Oh,
I liked watching them.
You like Supernatural?
I don't dislike Supernatural. I like Supernatural.
Yeah.
The problem with Supernatural is it was a show that got really shitty really fast.
And the fans.
No, well, not really the fans, because the show is really... The first, 4 or 5 seasons are really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
But they end it, essentially.
Yeah.
They fix the problem.
Right.
And then they're just like, oh, the show's really popular, we'll keep going.
Right.
And that's the problem with that show, is it just got really bad really quick.
Right.
It's the same thing with Lost, man. Season 1, Season 2, and some of Season 3, super great. And then they just, it just takes a huge nosedive in quality.
Yeah. People are photoshopping Trump as a little kid just to annoy his fans.
I love that.
They put one where he's sitting on the toilet.
Oh, those are great. I like those.
I know, aren't those great?
Yeah, those are really good. All right, coronavirus, still pretty serious. How do you think North Korea is dealing with coronavirus?
I don't know.
Oh, perhaps the best way possible.
They're not letting people...
North Korea deals with coronavirus by executing patient.
Oh my God.
Oh, you haven't? You're dead.
Oh my God.
Problem solved.
Fuck.
0 cases reported in North Korea. One dude had it.
Shit.
They just executed him. Just straight up. And they're not even fucking like joking. They're not even like, no, we didn't do that. They're like, no, we murdered him. We took him out back and killed him. Old Yeller. We just old yellered that asshole. Don't get coronavirus in North Korea.
Holy shit.
What else do you want from us?
Oh my God.
We're North Korea. What do you expect? If anything, this is how we should be doing it.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
That is insane. It's funny because this, I don't know why this has reminded me so much of World War Z as opposed to like Ebola or anything else. But
because you want to see it.
Yeah. Well, World War Z started in China. And
Right.
it started from anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny because the North Korea, the way that they handled it, they shut off all their borders and stuff like, because everybody closed their borders, but like, North Korea shut him off with people inside that had been infected. And now it's a completely dead country. Like there's no like. Oh, way in or out. Way in or out. And like, there's no sign of human life left because, you would think North Korea would be one of those places that would probably be okay from things like that if you never get it. Well, so the country that survived was Israel. I think it's Israel. It was Israel or Pakistan somewhere. Israel. That's God's chosen people. Because they built walls. That's why. They built a wall. And they would screen people, and if you were bit, you got taken off, probably old Yellard. But yeah, that's what. Yeah, but it's funny because almost the same. Like China didn't deal with it. Like people were allowed to go in and out. Like I mean, we're all like that. Everyone, right? Because everyone's afraid of saying anything. Right. Well, in the black market, I guess like organs were sent and they were tainted with the zombie virus, and so they would be put in people and then people would turn. And so it happened in like Brazil. It happened everywhere. It was crazy. Friggin' shenanigans. President Trump's doctor hid cauliflower in mashed potatoes to improve diet. Yeah. And they stopped letting him eat as much ice cream. They're like, ice cream's not as available. Sorry, the ice cream store's closed. The ice cream store's closed. They little kid it. They just tuck the cauliflower. You can tell because I eat a lot of cauliflower rice now. You can tell it's not real rice. Oh yeah. You can tell there's cauliflower in the mashed potatoes. Cauliflower isn't. I don't think cauliflower is really that great for you. It's just not bad. It's not as bad as potatoes. There's nothing bad about it. Yeah. Right? Isn't that it is? It's just like basic. I don't think. Yeah. I mean, like the thing about celery is that like it's good for your poops. Well, and broccoli is good for poop, and it's got iron in it and stuff like that. Like, but it's not like amazing. It's not protein. Like it's amazing. Yeah, no, cauliflower. It's just that it's like not. There's nothing. It's like the most. It's like the water of food. Yeah, you know what I mean. I like cauliflower. It's fine. I like eating it raw though. I don't like it cooked. I much rather have it masked as something. Cauliflower steak. There was a test several years ago where 70 undercover agents tried to sneak bombs or guns through the U.S. airport. 67 succeeded. Dude, TSA is a joke. My God. TSA is a joke. TSA is all about like, oh, look, we're pretending to help. Oh, my God. 67 out of 70. TSA's... when we went to Orlando, going to... Orlando was a breeze because it was 5 o'clock in the morning. It was really and then the Columbus airport it's small. Yeah, but still international. So because it goes to Canada. Oh, it doesn't go. Okay, anyway. No, it does not go over. No, we're too landlocked to go. I didn't know. I mean, an international flight you could probably go to Europe from Columbus, but like you'd go to like LAX. LA or over, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so. But coming back from Orlando to Columbus was ridiculous. Was crazy. Oh, it was, but that airport's huge. It was ginormous. There's a huge difference between the two. We get in line and we just kept moving over because they would open up a new line. So we would go to the next line and we would go to the next line. And finally, they keep pushing you. They just kept pushing you down and down and down. And so they get in there and they were like, take your belt off. Take everything off. Put it in your bag. So Elliot takes his belt off, everything. Not shoes or anything. We didn't
Not
take
shoes. Take everything out of your pockets. Put
Yeah.
everything in your bag.
Yeah. And so Elliot took his belt off. Well, then they brought the dog around, and then the one guy came over and he was like, well, why'd you take your belt off? You can
Yeah, they got so mad at us.
Yeah, so Elliot put his belt back on. Then we get up to the scanner, and the guy's like, take your belt off. Why is your belt? And it was like, bro, like, 3 different people have told me 3 different things. What do you want?
Yeah, they have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah. And then we
all
had
a show.
And then we had to sit in the airport
They're
for
all
like
fucking
5 hours.
theater actors. They're all wannabe Disney cast members.
McGruff, the crime dog actor, gets 16 years in prison.
Oh, what did he do?
It's something to do with drugs. Oh, wait. Yep. 27 guns, 1 grenade launcher, 900 rounds of ammo.
You only need 1 launcher. You just need a lot of ammo.
1,000 weed plants.
1,000 weed plants. Wow. This is written by someone who doesn't know what weed is.
Well, here we are.
The Pentagon promises to use artificial intelligence for good, not evil.
Liars.
Yeah, if you have to warn us, promise, trust us. I don't.
It's like if I get candy and the kids are like, what's that? And I'm like, you won't like it.
Yeah.
You won't like it. One time I was like, it's medicine. So.
Reese's medicine.
Yep. Daredevil dies in failed homemade rocket launch to prove Earth is flat.
How much about this dude do you know?
Not much.
He's a flat earther.
I literally just read that in the title, Elliot.
He's a flat earther, but also this is like the 3rd or 4th time he's tried to shoot this off. This is the first time he was successfully allowed to shoot off.
Yeah.
The other ones, they stopped him because he didn't have permits and shit.
Well, he probably shouldn't have had a permit.
No.
He died.
Yeah.
And that's one less flat earther. Hopefully he didn't have children.
Or maybe he spawned 2 flat earthers for his 1 death.
Oh, Jesus.
Now here's a follow-up story.
Boy.
Utah woman pleads guilty to lewdness for being topless in her own house.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She pleads guilty.
Why? I don't understand.
I don't either. I keep trying to get you to take your shirt off all the time and you won't do
This is why, because I'm going to get charged with lewdness.
Honey, the blinds they're blackout blinds. No one can see them.
Dexter has poked holes in all of them.
Oh, I thought you said Dexter. I was like, no, Dexter hates when we...
The internet is going wild over these inflatable latex trousers.
Ew.
I don't know how they're walking in them.
I am into latex. Latex is probably my number 1.
I will only wear latex if they inflate.
That's not true. What's your number 1 kink? That's probably not my number 1 kink, but it's pretty high up there.
Oh, Jesus.
Not on yours?
Read your story.
Cute outfits are like my number 1 kink.
I know, you like cute outfits.
I do. You look so cute in them.
Oh, my God.
Here's my last one. Dunkin' Donuts got new food coming out.
Pancakes?
Not pancakes.
Waffles.
Mary. Stupid idiot. It's not dessert. It is
Waffles?
dessert. No.
Chicken.
Dunkin's latest release is quite simply a bag of bacon. Like French fries, but bacon.
That's
Just bacon.
so crazy.
Just slices of bacon.
Ew. I mean, I guess if you...
Just bacon in a bag.
I guess if you wipe the grease off, it's not as bad.
I guess.
I'm just thinking about all the grease. It's gross. But if you get the microwave bacon, you wipe the grease off, you're good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What's your last one?
Jungle Cruise boat sinks with guest inside at the Magic Kingdom.
I want to see the video. I know you said that
Oh my God.
you'll have to send me the video. I heard this story, but I didn't watch the video.
is so good.
Yeah, I heard it was kind of crazy.
We went on Jungle Cruise. We waited.
It was the worst ride of all the rides we did.
It is. It
I
was.
dare say it was the worst ride of all the parks.
Even It's a Small World?
It's a Small World sucked ass.
But it wasn't a long wait.
It wasn't a long wait, and it was like one of those things that you do.
Yeah.
I won't, if we ever go back, I have no interest in doing Small World ever again.
Me either.
Unless the wait is instant.
Right.
You know?
So, Rick and Caroline.
Yeah.
We're not doing It's a Small World. Probably won't do Jungle Cruise.
Again, if the wait was instant, I would do Jungle
And maybe
Cruise.
if we had a better...
Yeah, the girl, our captain, sucked too.
Yeah, she did.
She was probably a normal person that didn't really want to be there.
Probably.
Unlike the rest of those idiots. Bunch of Disney rejects.
Stop it.
They're all want to be actors. They want to be actors, but they're never going to be. This is as far as you're going to get. Your internship.
Stop it.
Fuck you.
But yeah,
You've been a Disney cast member. Please at me.
Elliot's gonna fight the Disney cast.
No, they're
Disney
so
college
fucking
program.
entitled.
I know,
and they're all college kids, so fuck.
I know. I watched a video of this girl who did the college program. She's complaining about how it like broke her, and like it's
Fuck
like
off.
all of this like really like in the real world that's just the way life is. Like she got upset because she wrote down the time that she was supposed to leave instead of the time that she was supposed to get up and get ready or something. And so she was like freaking out because she couldn't get ready. I don't know. And she was just like, I was just broken as a person. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
People die, Kim.
Yeah. Get married. See how broken you are after that. You got that last Florida story?
I don't.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
You have one fucking
I
job.
know.
Just show up and
Actually,
bring
you
a
know
Florida
what? I
man.
might have
No,
one
don't
from
Google
Florida.
it.
I
Anyway,
don't.
please
I
follow
don't.
Tessa's blog. I craft my feelings at Blogspot. It's .blogspot.
Oh, this
Tessa.
one's from Florida. I
Great.
got
It doesn't fucking matter anymore. I've already closed this out. Thanks for listening. You can find us every Sunday here. Tessa will be half-assed as usual.
Stop it. I have a story.
Now,
No, there was one already in there.
Okay.
It's in my photos.
yeah, is it the one from Scott? Are those Florida stories?
Yeah, it's one of those.
Okay. Thanks,
Are
Scott.
we saving
You're
it?
doing more than Tessa.
Oh, for God's sakes.
No, we're not doing another Scott-centric episode. There was one, and it was enough.
One's enough.
Scott's 40 now. Oh, I probably shouldn't say his age. The lady never tells. You know, he was born on a leap year.
Was he?
Yeah, he was born the day before. He was born on the 28th.
okay, yeah.
Could have been a leap year, but you could have been cool, Scott.
You
Instead,
could
you're
have,
just you.
you could have had the world out to get you.
Yeah, you could have been that guy calling on NPR getting all triggered. Instead, you're just jerking off to free-to-play video games. Buy our merch. You gonna say the story or not?
I was waiting. I was waiting for you to
I'm
be
just-
done shitting all over Scott.
Just trying to ramble. No one's listening.
Now that you've
anyway.
made friends with Danny
If you
Kaye,
listen to all 44 minutes of this episode, it's probably closer to 40. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. This is by far our longest episode.
now that Elliot's made friends with Danny Kaye, he does no
Oh my
longer
God,
wants to
why
be
do you-
friends with. I think the first time that you ever mentioned Danny Kaye to me, you were like, "Oh, my friend Danny Kaye is live," like just being stupid. And so now every time we talk about Danny Kaye, I'd be like, "Danny Kaye."
You brought him up. I didn't bring him up.
Well, I know because
Please
now that
listen
you're
to
friends.
Next to Nothing podcast. It's a great show.
Yeah, Elliot was on it.
Tuesdays, 8 Eastern on
Yikes.
Twitch. Twitch.com/DannyK. He spells it weird.
He does spell it weird.
I don't think his real name is Danny.
The fuck is it, Danny Kaye?
I don't think his last name's K.
Thought
Just saying.
we were friends.
Oh my God, please, for the love of God, just read the fucking story.
Florida hospital employee arrested for allegedly sucking elderly patient's toes.
There's your other toast story.
There's the other toe story.
You know why I'm not into toes?
why?
Because you. Because of you. You're the reason why. And if you know Tessa, you would know why.
I have a really big toe.
Oh my God, she can grip things with them? Like, she peeled a banana once with her toe.